What's going on YouTube? Caltrain back at it today with another video. So we went over the Mayakashi monsters that were revealed, and now I want to go over another archetype that came out, and this one is actually, I'm looking forward to this one now. At first I looked at them and I'm like, this is going to be lackluster, but then I started reading into them more and I started thinking about combos and how to do shit with them. I think this is going to be the go-to for this deck building pack. So getting into it, let's talk about the Prankids. Starting off, let's talk about Prankids Pulse, a level 1 Wind Thunder effect monster with 0 attack and 2000 defense. You can only use the effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard as a fusion or link material for a Prankids monster, you can send one Prankids card from your deck to the graveyard, except Prankids Pulse, and then you can special summon one Prankids monster from your hand or deck in defense position, except Prankids Pulse. Okay, so using it for a link or a fusion, you can Foolish Burial Goods or Foolish Burial Period, one of your Prankids cards, and then you can special summon another Prankids card or monster, whether it's from your hand or from your deck in defense position. So it's self-replacing, and that's a pretty good fucking effect in my opinion. It's a level 1, so you can link Karibo into it. Even though if you link Karibo into it, you won't get the effect, so that sucks. It's a 1-for-1 target. Shout out to level 1. So that's I like this one. Going into the second one, we have Prankids Lamp/Ramp, a level 3 Fire Pyro effect monster with 1500 attack and 500 defense. You can only use the effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard as a fusion or link material for a Prankids monster, you can inflict 500 damage to your opponent, then special summon one Prankids monster from your hand or deck in defense position, except for Lamp/Ramp. Okay, so this one's also got the self-replacing effect, which I believe they're all going to have, and they you know, you burn for the 500. That's pretty good in our new time rules. Burn for that 500 could be the win of the game for you, to be honest. So getting into the third one, we've got Prankids Drop, a level 2 Water Aqua effect monster with 1000 attack, 1000 defense. You can only use the effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard as a fusion or link material for a Prankids monster, you can gain 1000 life points, then special summon one Prankids monster from your hand or deck in defense position, except for Drop. Okay, so all three of them have the recursion effect and self-replacing effect of special summoning another one from hand or deck. This one gives you 1000 life points, so again, that's helpful in the new time rules. And if you use maybe this one and what is it, Lamp, so you'll gain 1000 and burn your opponent for 500, so you'll be up 15. That's actually really make or break the game. So getting into the fusion monster, got Prankids House Battle Butler, a level 10 Wind Thunder fusion effect monster. 3000 attack, 3000 defense, materials being a lamp, a drop, and a pulse. So all three of them that we just read. This card cannot be special summoned except by a fusion summon. You can only use the second effect of this card's name once per turn. Quick effect, you contribute this card, destroy all monsters your opponent controls. And if this card is sent to the graveyard by your opponent, you can target one monster in the graveyard except for a fusion monster, special summon that monster. So it's got a quick play Raigeki effect. That's awesome. It's also a 3000 beater both ways, so you got a 3000, you know, something to attack over, or you can have it as a 3000 defense, a big wall to try to get over. And then if your opponent gets over it with a card effect and just gets rid of it, you can either tribute it and destroy all your opponent's monsters, or you can let it be destroyed and then bring back anything except for a fusion monster. So that can be anything that's got just any monster, honestly. So that can be any of your links, it can be any of your synchros, Xyz, effect monsters. That's awesome. Moving on, Prankids Roargon, link 4 Water Aqua Link effect monster with 3000 attack and the firewall link points of top, left, right, bottom. This card cannot, so the materials being 2 or more Prankids monsters, so it's just Prankids only, not generic at all. This card cannot be special summoned except by a link summon. You can only use the second effect of this card's name once per turn. Quick effect, you contribute this card, destroy all spell or traps your opponent controls. If this card is sent to the graveyard by your opponent, you can target one card in your graveyard except a link monster, add that card to your hand. So you tribute it, you get a Harpy's Feather Duster. So your fusion monster is your Raigeki, and this is your Harpy's Feather Duster. That's pretty fucking cool. This is also self-replacing, just like the fusion and just like the 3 effect monsters. I mean, this Archetype's coming along really fucking great, all being self-replacing when they're used for a material or they're destroyed. So this could be like destroyed by battle or card effect. Both of them actually, Butler and Rorgon. You just get that recursion of special summoning a monster, or you can add any card from your graveyard to your hand when the link monster is destroyed. So that recursion is just pretty fucking amazing in my point. Yeah. So let's go to the spell card Prankids on the Loose. It's literally a translation from Big Rampage of the Prankids, and someone said that those wacky prank kids, though, could be the English name, which I think is pretty funny. So it's a quick play spell card. During either player's main phase, fusion summon one Prankid's fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as fusion material. But for the rest of the turn, you cannot normal or special summon monsters except for Prankid's monsters. So it's a polymerization just for Prankids. That's cool. And then you look at it, and it's a quick play spell card, so you can activate this during any player's main phase, and you can interrupt your opponent from making plays. You know, you can. I wish you could end phase with this. That would be nice, but it's specific to the main phase. You can't even main phase 2 it on your turn. So I'm just thinking of stuff that you could do with this deck. So you could have all 3 if you actually there's one more card that got revealed today. Let me actually get onto that, and then we'll start thinking about stuff. So we got Prankids Rocket, a Fire Pyro fusion effect monster, level 5, 2000 attack, 0 defense. You can only use this card's name first and second effects once per turn each. If this card is fusion summoned, you can activate this effect for the rest of the turn. Have this card lose 1000 attack, and if you do, it can also attack directly this turn. You contribute this card, then target 2 non-fusion Prankids monsters with different names in the graveyard, special summon them, also they cannot attack this turn. So the second effect's not a quick effect, just like Butler was a quick effect and Rorgon was a quick effect, so that kind of sucks. But it's good if you didn't start with all 3 of the Prankids monsters to get into Butler. So, I mean, you don't even have to fuse into this. You could use instant fusion, and that's actually pretty good since it's a level 5. Go into this, and I don't know, have it lose 1000 attack directly for 1000. I don't know. Rocket's not really that good, but if, say you had 2 of the Prankids monsters fuse into this, have them activate their effects to self-replace, get the other 2 that you need, and go into like a link 3 or something like that. But thinking about combos, I mean, you could just you could fuse into Butler during your opponent's main phase, burn them for 500, gain 1000, get 3 Prankids on your field. And if they don't destroy them, you can go into your turn, and then you'll have 4 monsters go into that link 4. Get those 3 Prankids back, and then fusion summon into the next one, or fusion summon into Butler again. I mean, the stuff is just. You can go into a lot of different combos with this. The self-replacement, it's fucking insane. The burn, the gain life points, the quick play fusions card. I think this Archetype's freaking insane. Just definitely my favorite Archetype out of all the 3 hidden summoners now. And I know what I'm going to be doing this weekend if YGO Pro gets them on there. I'm going to start playing around with them as soon as I can. You guys let me know what you think about the Prankids and if they are the best archetype to come out of Hidden Summoners. Let me know what you would uh, build them with. I want to see if we get even more Prankids cards, because so far we only have fire, water, and wind. So I want to see if we get a light, a dark, an earth. I think that's all of them. Yeah, that's all of them. And that would just be insane, because then we'd just have even more recurability and self-replacement for the deck. One thing I do want to note before I end this video is that the fusions have to be for Prankid monsters, and if they're not, I mean, you can still fuse with them, but you won't get their effects off. You can still link off with them, but you won't get their effects off. They have to be Prankids, Prankid specific monsters in order to get the little Prankid effects off. And that's all I really want to say, but you guys let me know what you think about the archetype down below, and we'll see if we can get some more support for this one instead. Thanks for watching, y'all, but this is where the train ends with me, your host, Kel Train. If you made it this far, I think of you. If you could go ahead and show me some support, that'd be fucking fantastic. I would appreciate all of it. Thumbs up if you liked the video, comment any opinions or ideas you have for me. Consider hitting that sub button for me for more weekly content that I keep intending to put out about our beloved pieces of expensive cardboard. That'll be it for me. I'll catch you guys next time.